So you're thinking about moving to Bellingham, Washington? Well, this video is going to be the first in a 4-part series where I take you around and show you the top southern neighborhoods in Bellingham, Washington, and we're going to lead it off with the neighborhood of Fairhaven. I'm going to show you 3 different price points, the entry-level, median, as well as the high-end for homes, so you can see how much house you can get for your money. I'm also going to fly you around in my drone and show you what makes Fairhaven one of the most awesome neighborhoods in Bellingham, Washington. Be sure to subscribe below and tap the bell icon for notifications so you can be notified when the next neighborhood video comes out. You're not going to want to miss it, so let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, playing, working, as well as the good and bad about living in Bellingham, Washington, then subscribe below and tap the bell icon for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Bellingham, Washington. My name is Dale Servicek and I'm with the Living in Bellingham, Washington team, and every day we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you, and we love it. So whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Info's in the description below. I'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to the Bellingham, Washington area. In the early 1900s, the area around Bellingham Bay was settled by 3 small towns, Bellingham, New Whatcom, and Fairhaven. In 1903, Fairhaven was incorporated into the city of Bellingham and now serves as the eclectic cultural hub of the Bellingham, Washington area. Located just north of the Chuckanut Mountains along the shores of Bellingham Bay, Fairhaven neighborhood offers some of the finest dining, shopping, residential living, and outdoor activities Bellingham, Washington has to offer. Walk the coastline on the Southern Trail system from downtown Bellingham all the way into the Chuckanut Mountains to the south. Popular stops are Boulevard Park, where you can grab a snack at Woods Coffee before continuing south on Taylor Dock. You might see some people crabbing and fishing, kids jumping off into the bay, Western Washington students studying on the grass, or tightrope aficionados balancing their way across the bay water below. There's another half-mile walk south and you're in the Fairhaven neighborhood. Zoned as an urban village, Fairhaven neighborhood is home to over 700 residents, most of whom live in condos located in brownstone buildings above street-level local retail shops and restaurants. You will find long-term local establishments like Dirty Dan's Steakhouse, Skylarks Café, Colophon Café, the Village Bookstore, Fairhaven Barber Shop, Artwood Fine Furniture, Mambo Italiano, Haggen Grocery, all of which have been serving residents and travelers for decades. The chef's kiss of the Fairhaven neighborhood is the centrally located Village Green, where a grassy area surrounded by beautiful historic buildings offers summer concerts, movie nights, craft fairs, bocce ball, and a farmer's market. Fairhaven, Washington is also the southernmost port for the Alaska Marine Highway System, a passenger and vehicle ferry system that departs regularly from the Bellingham, Washington area and heads north to Alaska through the Inside Passage along the west coast of Canada. Travelers can continue to their destination from the local Amtrak station or the Greyhound Bus Depot, or perhaps catch a small plane charter out to the San Juan Islands on San Juan Airlines. Hidden in the southwest corner of Fairhaven neighborhood along Bellingham Bay, Marine Park faces the west and is a popular hangout for locals looking for beautiful sunsets, great picnic spots, easy swimming access to the bay, or launching your kayak are many of the common activities. Kids lucky enough to live in Fairhaven neighborhood attend Lowell Elementary, Fairhaven Middle School, and Sehome High School. So we are in the neighborhood of Fairhaven. We're at one of the intersections of the Greenway Trail system that also links into the interurban trail system. We're about a mile away from Marine Park. And just down the way here is Fairhaven behind me over here, which is actually one of the most sought after neighborhoods in Bellingham. And we're going to check out a nice condo right up here in this general area that is a good entry price point for the Fairhaven area. And as we walk up here, you'll see this condo actually had some nice bay views as well. Lots of nice walking trails here. Right up in this general area, if you were to keep going up 4th Street, you would enter into the Edgemore neighborhood, which we will feature here shortly. Another one of the top southern Bellingham neighborhoods. And as I spin around here, you'll see this row of condos here. This is going to get you the low end of the Fairhaven neighborhood. You're looking at about $562,000, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, approximately 1,300 square feet. built in 1989. Great little place to live because you can see right across the way here, you have some nice westerly views of the bay. Some amazing sunsets are going to be one of the main features of this area. And as I come up here around the corner, back in this area, you'll find a lot of older homes. These homes were built around the late 1800s, early 1900s. There are some new construction ones in there as well, but if those come up, they do sell very quick. And here we are on Harris Avenue in Fairhaven, and I'm going to show you a median price point home. This property sold for $889,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, approximately 2,100 square feet, built in 1900. But this home had over $250,000 of recent renovations, both inside and out, to make it essentially almost a new construction. So you can see it right behind me here. Nice little house there, very traditional, typical for this neighborhood. This is part of the eastern part of Fairhaven, and as I spin around here, you can see back in the distance there, that clock tower. That's right in the heart of downtown Fairhaven. That was built about 4 or 5 years ago. It was actually built as a replica of the original Fairhaven Hotel that burned down, I believe, in the early 1900s. A good mix of condos, residential buildings, a lot of the old brownstone historic buildings that we'll see in future videos when I do a walking vlog tour when the weather gets nicer. We'll show you the Fairhaven Green area and all the wonderful reasons why people love the downtown Fairhaven area. If you go down this way here, we'll eventually get to the Happy Valley neighborhood, which I will feature in future videos as well. So let's move on to the next property. So here we are in the heart of downtown Fairhaven. You can see right behind me here is that clock tower I showed you. Across the street we have the old Fairhaven Pharmacy, which was open for over 100 years. Right over here we got Bellingham Bay back here with the heart of Fairhaven as well. We are going to be heading to talk a little bit about this particular building right back here, the walled room building, built in 1895. It was extensively remodeled 13 years ago, right around 2008, 2009, and that is going to be the location of our high-end price point for the Fairhaven area. And this is going to be another condo. Probably the highest amount of sales of residential property in the Fairhaven area is going to be condos because there's so many of them. Houses few and far between because when they do come up, they go quick. But this particular condo is 2,050 square feet, built in 2008, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it sold for $1.1 million. It was the penthouse up there on the top, had some amazing views of the bay, private balconies, your own private elevator, very nicely finished. 1.1 million still is not a bad price in a very historic building. And before I leave the Fairhaven area, I want to show you a quick sneak peek of what I will be featuring more when the weather gets a little bit nicer and sunnier. Here in downtown Fairhaven, you can see it's quite the amazing place. A lot of really cool buildings, awesome shops, local businesses, great restaurants, great bars and pubs. We're walking through a little alley here to show you the Fairhaven Green. We got the famous Village Books right up here in the Colophon Café, and you can see right behind me the Village Green. In the summertime, this place gets packed. They put movies up here, and be sure to come check out Fairhaven. I'd be happy to show you around town. I want to thank you for sticking around to the end of this great neighborhood video. Be sure to subscribe below, tap the bell icon for notifications so you can be the first to know about the next neighborhood video that comes out. And if you're thinking of moving to the Bellingham Washington area, be sure to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to the Bellingham Washington area. Till next time, hope to see you around town.